It's not a good game. It's certainly not in its current state and not in the direction it appears to be heading. I would give it a rating of hot dog water.
I just kind of wish it was just a regular game. The fact that they have all of this money to pay Ninja, Shroud, big streamers left and right and center, that makes me question the bottom line of this company.
And it is legitimately the most exciting prospect for a battle royale that I've seen since Warzone dropped back in 2020.
The way the guns feel in this game really make you wondering why you're playing it.
But I think where this game really shines is the incentive and motivation it gives you to play.
Years ago, a man named Kevin McCoy would use a video of his wife to create the very first, at that time, monetized graphic, otherwise known in today's world as the very first of its kind, called NFT. Years later, from the very first NFT game called Spells of Genesis to NFTs exploding and eventually kinda dying out, we fast forward to today and a company called Gunzilla Games would create Off the Grid, a third-person extraction battle royale shooter. Simply put, Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Apex Legends, Elysium, and PUBG got freaky one night and had one glorious ass baby. If you have ever watched the movies District 9, Chappie, Elysium, Gran Turismo, or Alive in Joburg, then you would definitely see where the inspiration for Off the Grid comes from. Because the world and story of this game was directed by the same South African who made the movies that I just mentioned. And me being a South African in Joburg, I finally have something to be proud about other than Trevor Noah and Tyler. Off the Grid is completely changing the direction that live service gaming is going and how we choose to play and interact with battle royales in general. I mean, not too long ago, everyone was saying that extraction shooters would completely overtake battle royales in the space, and alas, it seems that they were correct. The universe of Ready Player One has never looked more real than it does now in today's world. A reality where you can literally hop into a game, make money off of it, and come back into the real world and use that money is right here at our fingertips. Now, as much fun as it is to play Off the Grid, and as much as the devs are taking steps to innovate in Off the Grid, and as much as the graphics for this game are absolutely gorgeous, and as much as shooting someone's legs and arms off and watching them almost beg for a second chance at life while you mercilessly rip the slightest sight of hope out of their eyes is completely fun.
So I can just rip this guy's legs off him? That's so insane. Yeah, I just want your legs, mate.
Downloading drivers.
There are some serious issues and controversies with this game, and they're one of the reasons why this game has become so damn popular to even begin with. Now, before we get into it, a huge shout out to all the creators whose gameplay I am using, because even with an RTX 3060 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, a 240Hz screen, and an Intel Core i9, I could just barely scratch the surface of breaking past 10 frames per second trying to play this game. I literally could not play it at all. I'm talking completely unplayable. So Respawn, EA, my sweet loves, this is my official apology for dogging on Apex Legends every single time the servers didn't work when an update went live. But it does go without saying that optimization for this game is complete and utter whale, dog, horse, and even hippo shit. If somebody like Shroud is struggling to get some decent FPS on this game, then I'm pretty sure that it's safe to say that we are cooked, chat. Now, as understandable as it is that this game is in early access, it's so sad that they're actively making money off the player base whilst people with an RTX 4090 are having to modify their game files to make the game somewhat playable. Listen, I have absolutely no doubt that the devs are going to fix the optimization upon this game's official release, but there are so many people who are dying to try this game out, and it has so many positive reviews. I mean, people are having an absolute blast playing this game, but then there are also people like you and me who have to watch from the sidelines like some kind of NBA player with a foot injury. But now that the major controversy is completely out of the way, oh fuck. Of course, the biggest controversy in this game by far isn't the optimization or even the fact that there's a $10 monthly subscription which actually allows you to unlock even more in-game currency as well as the game's battle passes for each season, but the NFTs and crypto that is involved with this game. In fact, if you pay $10 for the monthly subscription, that means that you will be getting rare skins and cosmetics from said battle passes, because in the future seasons, those skins and cosmetics will no longer be available because, well, of course, those skins were exclusive to that specific seasonal battle pass that they were available in. So this means that you can actually sell them in the marketplace for a much higher rate than most common or even rare skins. Yes, the same thing goes for the ninja skin that is in the store right now as we speak. You see, in this game, you collect what's known as hexes. Now, these hexes come in different rarities, much like the rarity system of armor and weapons in Apex Legends and even Fortnite. And once you collect these hexes from playing the game, you can take it to the hextractor, which you actually have to defend for a certain period of time for you to extract the hexes after the match is finished. The hexes in the game basically gives you loot crates, and these loot crates could give you weapons, different cyber limbs, cosmetics for your character, and I'm pretty sure you get the idea. If you've ever played Counter-Strike and got loot boxes on there, then you know exactly what I'm talking about here. The thing is, everything that you can collect in this game on the back end is actually an NFT. Yes, everything you collect holds a certain value to it, which can actually then be sold in the game's marketplace. Now, the thing about this game is that it doesn't inherently force you in any way, shape, or form to interact with the NFT elements of the game. It's all completely optional. Not only that, the NFT structure isn't pay to win either, and you don't even need to buy the battle pass with any kind of real world money. You see, the currency in Off the Grid is called gun, and it's earned simply by just playing the game. Every single time you sell cosmetics in the marketplace and earn in-game currency, you can use that to straight up just buy the battle pass, and you haven't even spent a single cent out of your own wallet yet. But the thing is, it's not the first time that we've seen a game give away battle passes for free. I mean, Helldivers did this as well, and it's been extremely successful for the game, and if you get the cosmetics from the battle pass, that could end up being extremely profitable for you in the long run in the marketplace and Off the Grid. But of course, not everyone sees the crypto and NFT aspect of this game as a good thing.
The fact that it's a crypto game, it is a cryptocurrency based game, it runs on blockchain, and this comment section is going to get overloaded with tech bros and crypto cucks telling me why this is going to save the world or decentralize something, democratize money or something, but I really hate it. I'm not playing a blockchain game. I discovered that Off the Grid utilizes the Guns blockchain, perfect name. It's validated by the Avalanche subnet, and that all of the weapons that you acquire and unlock from the battle pass or elsewhere are technically some form of NFT. So when you're trading and buying and upgrading your guns in this game, you're actually just trading NFTs. And this was an immediate turnoff for me. This was a hard no, because blockchain games are notoriously scammy. They're expensive to play and frequently short-lived. A lot of them get flooded with people that try to flip assets quickly, make money, and get out before the whole thing implodes.
So let me start off by saying that there's absolutely no difference between buying a $60 skin in Call of Duty, a $400 death box in Apex, and buying a skin in Off the Grid, regardless of the fact that there is an NFT aspect to the game. You can either choose to keep the skin or simply just sell it on the market and make some profit back from actually putting money into the game if you wish to. Unlike EA and Activision, well, I'm sure I don't need to speak on their behalf. Besides, there's literally only one thing that you can actually buy in the game with your own money, the Pro Battle Pass. And yet again, you can get the Battle Pass for free, as we just recently talked about. Fortnite will sell $20 skins and make $4 billion in a year, and all you get out of it is a cool looking skin and maybe some satisfaction from having it before you find yourself buying even more skins and cosmetics and simply just not getting anything out of it.
But from a moral standpoint, I feel that I have to be opposed to cryptocurrency because it requires an outrageous amount of energy to sustain. During a time where our planet is becoming increasingly inhospitable due to climate change, and my personal electricity prices are going up in Texas because everybody's building crypto mining centers and AI data centers and stuff like that here. Over half of the electricity in the state is going to be going to that, effectively doubling my price before the end of the decade. So that's going to be very, very frustrating in the future. So I don't want to support crypto stuff. I think it's just bad for the planet.
Mining was also completely removed from Ethereum in 2022, which helped save a ton of electricity worldwide. Now, Off the Grid doesn't use Ethereum, it uses what's called Avalanche subnets. Now, this can get pretty complicated, and I'm not a crypto geek, alright? I had to go and do a lot of research to understand it. So for the sake of this video, I asked ChatGPT to explain it to me as if I were a 5-year-old. Imagine you have a big box of building blocks and you want to build different things with your friends, but sometimes it gets too crowded and messy if everyone is building in the same big box. An Avalanche subnet is like having a smaller, separate boxes for each group of friends to build their own things. Each small box, a subnet, is still part of the big box, the main network, but it lets everyone build their own special things without getting in each other's way. This way everyone can play and build happily without any mess. There you have it, kids. Basically, in layman's terms, the Avalanche subnet is incredibly energy efficient, and most assets from the game will be controlled by the developers themselves. So there wouldn't be a massive influx of extremely overpriced cosmetics all the time. Although of course, every game, including this one, will have those days where there are overpriced cosmetics. It just comes with the territory. But so far with Off the Grid, the major consensus is that besides the absolutely egregious optimization issues, it is safe to say that this game is scratching an itch that a lot of battle royales have been consistently failing to do for quite a while now. Apex Legends, Fortnite, PUBG, and even Warzone. And if you want to know why, then I highly recommend watching this video that is on screen right now about the incredible downfall of battle royales. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming to my annoying rant. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.